Let's get started with data interpretation, guys. So is data interpretation important? Not in your exam point of view, but also. Is data interpretation important? Yes. Data interpretation is very important, guys. Okay. So when you reach your, like when you get promoted to your project manager level, or yeah, when you have client meetings, you will be given data in form of charts, isn't it? You won't be given like, if you are given, if you want to have an uh, look about the progress of a project, you will not be given with all the details of the project. You will be given some graph like this. Okay, for example, let us consider this to be months. Okay, Jan, Feb, March, April, and May. Okay, so the first idea should be like from December to Jan, the progress is good. From Jan to Feb, the progress is very good. But from February to March, the progress is not, is somewhat stagnated. Okay, you do not have much progress in the project. Might be because of clients' comments or something. Okay, from March to April, the progress is good, and April to May, and again. Okay, it is not as high as in the month of Jan or Feb or March to April. Okay, so by looking at the graph, you should be able to identify that information that was given to us in the graph. Okay, because the companies which comes to recruit you, okay, will be assuming that you will be staying in that company for a long term. So they will be looking at you as a future project managers. So that's the reason will be asked in your CR, whether you can able to understand a graph or not. Okay, or for example, and I have given you 1 lakh rupees to invest in two companies, company A and company B, and I'm given with the graphs of two companies, graphs of profits in 5 respective years. Let us say this is of graph of company A. Let this be graph of company profit. We have profit on y-axis and years on x-axis. So the graph of company A is something like this. Okay, whereas the graph of company B is something like this. So in which company will you invest? Will you invest in company A or company B?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Now my question is, do you know anything about company A? No. Do you know anything about company B? No. I'm just given with two graphs based on which prima facie, you are able to identify that in company A is profitable, isn't it? Okay. So prima facie, you have made your judgment or you have made your opinion because you understood this graph. So the key in data interpretation is to understand a graph. Okay, and we should be able to answer the questions given based on that graph. So how many graphs do we have in general? How many types of graphs do we have? So we can expect questions either on tabular graph or line graph, bar graph, or pie chart. In general, you might be asked questions based on tabular, line, bar graph, pie chart, or caseless. Okay, so in this session we will be discussing all these graphs, no issues. But now to do well in data interpretation, you should be good at percentages. This is very important. Okay, ratios and averages. Now I think I assume that both all these three topics are done. Yes or no? Quick responses. Yes. So I guess you have an idea how to calculate increase in percentage, decrease in percentage, how much more yeah, you can compare two values on percentage. Yes, A is what percent of B. So I guess you are able to answer these types of questions. Yes or no? Percentage change and A is what percent of B? Percentage increase, percentage decrease. Perfect. Okay. So please make your central angle that will be in pie chart. So we will be discussing that when we discuss pie chart. Okay. So are you guys ready? Shall we start today's session? Quick responses. Yeah. So let's get started. Let's start with the tabular graph. Okay. So we have 5 questions. I'll give you 6 minutes. We'll discuss this after 6 minutes. Yes, guys, last 30 seconds. Do we have anyone who need extra time? Please let me know. Do we have anyone who need extra time? Or shall we solve this together? Quick responses, please. Okay. So we have different answers: DCBDA, DDBDA. Okay. So what's the answer for first question? Quick responses. What is the answer for first question? Option D, option D, option D, D, D. Okay. Any different answer, guys? Okay, no. Unanimous answer D. Okay, 1C. The answer for first question is not D. Okay. It is B. Now let's see why. So let's understand what was given in the question. Given with annual sales of three different textile companies. So we have three different textile companies and we are given with the annual sales of these three different for 4 years, 2003 to 2006, isn't it? So P, uh, in the year 2003, I can say that by just looking at this table, I can say that the sales of the company P in the year 2003 is 260 lakhs. Okay. So the sales of company R in the year, for example, let us say 2005 is 815 lakhs. Okay. That is the information given to us. We have three companies. Okay. Sales of these companies for 4 years, 2003 to 2006. Now we are given with a note. Okay. Which says that to assume that there are only three textile companies in the market. So you have only PQR in the market. You do not have any other textile company in that market. Okay. Now let us look at first question. So what is the approximate simple annual growth rate of sales of company R over a period of uh, 2003 to 2006? Now my question is 2003 to 2006. How many years do we have? How many years do we have? 3 years or 4 years? We have only 3 years. Okay. From 2003 to 2004, from 2004 to 2005, and 2005 to 2006. Okay, we have only 3 years now. So in 2003, what are the sales of company R? 680. Okay. In 2006, what are the sales of company R? 880. Okay, we need to find the first. Let us find the total growth rate. Okay, from 2003 to 2006. So can I say that? Okay, from 2003 to sales of company R grew from 680 to 880. So it has grown by 880 minus 680, 200 lakhs, isn't it? There is an increase of 200 lakhs from 2003 to 2006. Now we need to find the percentage increase. Okay, we have found the increase in value. Now how can we find percentage increase? Percentage increase will be increase in value, increase or increase in value by initial value into 100, isn't it? This will be the percentage increase. So is 200 lakhs by what will be the denominator? 680 or 880? What will be in the denominator? Will it be 680 or 880? 680, perfect. So we should always consider the initial value or the value with which we are comparing. So 680 is the initial value here. So 200 by 680 into 100. So here we are asked to find the approximate value, isn't it? So I will consider 210 and I will take 700 here into 100. So which is equal to 30%. Now what is this 30%? This is the overall growth rate from 2003 to 2006. But what was asked in the question? We are asked to find the simple annual growth rate. We are asked to determine annual growth rate. So how will we get annual growth rate? The total growth rate, which is 30%, divided by number of years, 3. So the answer for this question should be 10%. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses, please. Quick responses. Clear. So which one? What did you miss, Srinivas? So here he asked us the approximate value, isn't it? So finding 200 by 680 is somewhat difficult. So when he asked me to find the approximate value, okay, I can increase both numerator and denominator. So I have increased numerator by 10 and denominator by 20. All you need to do is to find the approximate value, isn't it? See, you have, for example, you have 200 by 20 by 68 and you just need its approximate value. So what do? Increase numerator by, I have increased numerator by 1 and denominator by 2. So this is 0.3, isn't it? Are we asked to determine the exact value? No. So instead of dividing 200 by 680, what I will do is I will divide 210 by 700. Did you get it now? Yes or no? Yes, 204. Is it clear now? Yeah. Anyway, we are asked to find the approximate value. Okay. And the difference between these values given in the option is plus or minus 5%. There is a difference of 5%. Then you can use approximations, isn't it? So 20, I have considered it by 21 and 68 to 70. So I have got 30% here. 30% is the overall growth rate from 2003 to 2006. Okay. So we are asked to find simple annual growth rate. Okay. So annual growth rate will be 30 by 3, 10%. Clear now? Yeah, got it. Perfect. Now coming to second question. Now by what percent has the textile market grown over the period 2003 to 2006? So here he is talking about the textile market, complete textile market. So how many companies do we have in this textile market? Only 3. It was given in the question that you only have P, Q and R in textile market, isn't it? So by what percent has the textile market grown over a period in 2003? Now let us see in 2003 what is the total number of sales in the textile market. So 260 plus 1050 plus 680. So this will be 1990, isn't it? This is 1990. Now in 2006, what was the total value of total sales of this textile market? 375 plus 1465 plus 880. So this will be 10, 8, 14, 22, 5, 9, 17, 1, 2720, isn't it? Ma, can you please help me in calculations? Are these correct? Yes? Yeah. Now we need to find the percentage by which percentage as the textile market has grown or percentage increase. So initially it was 1990 and in 2006 it was 2720. So there was an increase of 2720 minus 1990. So which is 0, 3, 26 minus 19, 730. Okay, there is an increase of 730 lakhs. So we need to find the percentage increase. So 730 by what will be denominator? Perfect. 1990 initial value into 100. Now, can we approximate this? Let's see. Now, before approximating, the only thing I check is whether the difference between any two percentages in the option is more than 5% or not. Okay. Now, 740 by 1990. So, 730 by 1990. So, I will consider 1990 to be 2000. Only 10 is the difference, isn't it? So, by 100. So, 730 by 2. So, this will be 36.5. So, my percentage should be near 36. So, it should be option D. It will be 36.6, but okay. So, you could be, I got 36.5 by approximating. So, I will go with option 36, option D. Clear? But when the percentages are very close to each other, then you should be very careful. Okay, clear guys? Can I move to next question, please? Yes, moving ahead. How do you got base as 2000? I have approximated. Here we have 1990 just by adding 10. If you add 10, 1990 will become 2000, isn't it? Shankar, did you get it now? Yeah. Okay. So by what percentage was sales of company Q more than combined sales of P and R in 2005? So in 2005, what are the sales of company Q? 1350. Now in 2005, what are the combined sales of P and R? 345 plus 815. This will be 10. Yeah, 10, 6, and 11. 1160, isn't it? Now, by what percentage was the sales of company Q more than combined sales of P and R? Now, let us first find out the value with which 1350 is more than 1160. Or what I will do is, now I will replace the sales of company Q with 1350, and I will replace this combined sales of P and R with 1160. Now this question becomes simple. By what percentage was 1350 more than 1160? Isn't it? Now the question is simple. By what percentage was 1350 more than 1160? First, let us find out by how much value is 1350 more than 1160? 0, 9, 190. Okay. So 190. So difference by initial value. What will be in denominator? 1350 or 1160? 1160 guys. Okay, always remember this. Okay, we are comparing the increase with combined sales of P and R. So you will be having 1160 in the denominator into 100. Okay, so can we approximate this? So if I take 200, no, rather than that, 200 by 120, no, 20 by 12, no. Go with calculations only because the percentages are very close here. 14, 16, 18, and 20. Okay, so it will be 1900 by 116. What is the percentage, guys? 16.37. So the answer for this question should be 60 or 1900 by 120, 190 by 12. So which is 85 by 6. So this will be 116. Yes, perfect. So you can also approximate this 116 to 120. Okay, so you will get the answer as 16. Clear? Quick responses. Clear? Okay, moving to next question. Over the time period 2003 to 2006, by what percentage is overall sales of company R is more than overall sales of company P? So first we need to find the overall sales of P and R. So P 260, 300, then 345 and 375. Okay, and R. Can someone tell me what is the overall sales of P? And R, it will be 680, 725, 815, and 880. So what are the overall sales of R? Overall sales of P is 1280, okay. And overall sales of R is 3100, okay. Now, by what percentage is overall sales of company R? So I will replace this with 3100 is more than overall sales of company P, 1280. Now my question becomes simple. What percentage is is 3100 more than 1280? So 3100 minus 1280. Okay. The more in value divided by what do we have in the denominator? 1280. So we are comparing it with 1280, isn't it? Okay. So this will be into 100. So what will be this? Can someone tell me? Okay. Difference is 1820. Okay. 1820 by 1280 into 100. So directly I can eliminate two options. I can eliminate option A, I can eliminate option B because this will be greater than 100. Okay. Now, this will be 1280. Remaining will be, yeah. And okay, if you approximate, you can also eliminate option C because what is 1820 minus 1280? This is 40 and 540. So I can write this as 1280 plus 540. This is 100% plus this. This is more than 20%, isn't it? This will be obviously near to 40%. This is not 14%. Okay, so I can also eliminate this. So the answer for this question should be option B. Clear? You can only approximate this when you are good at percentages. Okay, so please do practice percentages. Yes, can I move to next question, guys? Quick responses. Yeah, so last question of this set. So if it is expected that the sales of company Q in the year 2007, so there is a projection that in 2007, the sales of company Q will increase by 15%. So what is the expected sales in the company Q in that year 2007? Okay, so in 2007, in 2006, the sales are 1465. Okay, and there will be a 15% increase. So 1 plus 15 by 100. So what is the value of this? Or 1465 into 115 by 100. Or this can be 1465 into 23 by 20. So 5 fours and 5 293. So 293 into 23 by 4. 1684.5. Okay, so this will be 1684.75. Yeah, it cannot be 5 because you have an odd number here. So yeah, the answer is 1684.75 and the nearest value is 1684. So the answer for this question should be option A. Yes. So in class, you can use calculators because we have time constraint, but while practicing, please make sure that you are not using calculators. Clear, guys? So any doubts in this set? Quick responses. No, 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 no. Clear. Perfect. So moving ahead. So you have 5 questions here. I'll give you 6 minutes. So we'll discuss this after 6 minutes. The last 1 minute, guys. Anyone need extra time? Quick responses, please. You can raise your hands. Only one? Two. Okay. I'll give you 1 more minute. So we have only one response, that too for 3 questions. Yes, guys. Can I have your attention, please? Quick responses. Yes? Yeah. So let's see what was asked, given in the question. So we are given with units of raw materials manufactured and sold by a company over the years. Okay, so this blue line represents the number of units manufactured, and the red line represents the number of units sold. Okay, and everything are in crores. The units are crores. Okay, so here, what is this value? Can someone tell me what is this value? In 2007, 3.5. Perfect. Okay. Whenever you do not have any values mentioned here and the line starts at the midpoint, you can consider that to be the mid value between these 3 and 4. So the first thing I will be doing is I will make a table like this. Okay, because I want, it's not required to look at graph every time. Okay, so I will be making a table like this. So where this represents the number of units manufactured and we have number of units sold. Now, how many of you took more time to answer sixth question? Or what was asked in the sixth question? Find the difference between average number of units sold and average number of units manufactured. So how many of you have find the average number of units sold and average number of units manufactured and then find the difference? Anyone? If yes, please let me know. Okay. Quick responses. Okay. So do we have to do like that? Instead, what I will do is 4.5 minus 3.5, 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5.5 minus 5 is 0.5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 minus 5.5 is 0.5. Add all this. 3, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. Divide by 5. So 1. Okay, and the units are crores. So the answer is 1 crore. So 1 crore should have 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 7 zeros. So no, this has 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So option D. I will be doing like this. Clear? Now let's see what I have done. And what you have done? So average of units sold. So you have considered 4.5 plus 5 plus 5.5 plus 5 plus 6. You divided it with 5 minus, okay, units manufactured 3.5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5.5 by 5. Okay, so you have found this separately, then subtracted. So instead, what I have done is, 4.5 minus 3.5. I have taken, after taking the LCM, you will get this 4.5 minus 3.5 plus 5 minus 4 plus 5.5 minus 5 plus 5 minus 3 plus 6 minus 5.5 divided by 5. That's what I have done here. 1, difference is 1, difference is 0.5, difference is 2, difference is 0.5. So add all these 5, divide it with 5. Answer is 1 crore. Clear? Clear, guys? So is this method wrong? No, this is also correct. Okay, but it is lengthy. Okay, so you need to add all these, divide that by 5, add all these, divide that by 5, and you need to find the answer. Okay, and in data interpretation question, if you understand the graph, okay, and if you attempt a question wrong, incorrectly, okay, I can say that 70%, there is a 70% chance that you have done a calculation mistake, isn't it? So in data interpretation, please try to avoid calculations as much as possible. Clear? Any doubts in this question? Quick responses. No. Okay. Moving ahead. Now, what is the respective ratio of units sold and manufactured in 2007 and 2009? Okay. 2 units sold in 2008 and 2011. So sum of units manufactured and sold in 2007. This is 3.5 plus 4.58. This is 10.5. 0.5. Okay. Now in 2008 it is 9, and in 2011, 1 minute, 11.5, isn't it? So here it is 20.5. So you need to find the ratio. So it can be 185 by 205. So this will be 30, 37 and 41. So 37 is to 41 should be the ratio. So option B, isn't it? Clear? Any doubts? Quick responses. Any doubts, guys? No. Okay. Moving ahead. Eighth question. The total number of units sold and manufactured. Okay. Once repeat. So what is the respective ratio of units sold and manufactured in 2007 and 2009 together? So units sold and manufactured in 2007 are 8 crores. In 2009 are 10.5 crores. So together in 2007 and 2009, we have 18.5 crores of units manufactured and sold, isn't it? We need to find the ratio of this value to number of units manufactured and sold in these 2 years, 2008 and 2011. So the number of units manufactured and sold in 2008 are 9 crore units, and in 2011 are 11.5. So in both the years, we have 20.5 crore units manufactured and sold. So the ratio is simple, 185 by 205. So 37 is to 41, isn't it? Clear now? Yeah. Now coming to this question. The total number of units sold and manufactured in the year 2008 and 2010. So in 2008 it is 9 and 2010 it is 8. So together 17 is, okay. So I will be replacing this sentence with 17. 17 is what percent of, okay, 2 remaining years manufactured and sold. So in remaining years, in 2007, we have 8 crore units manufactured and sold. In 2009, we have 10.5, and in 2011, we have 11.5, isn't it? So the number of units manufactured and sold in these 3 years will be 10.5 plus 11.5, 22. 22 plus 8, 30. 30. Replace this with 30. So now the question becomes simple. 17 is what percent of 30? So 17 by 30 into 100, or 170 by 3. This is 5. It will obviously greater than less than 60. So I can eliminate this. So it is in 50s. So I can eliminate this. So 5. So we have 20 here, 56 point something. So it should be option C. The answer should be 56.67. Now, clear guys? Do we have any other shortcut? Do we have any other shortcut? What is that? Okay, let's understand this. Any number when divided by 3, the decimal will be either 00 or 33 or 67, isn't it? You can take any number. Let us take 3 consecutive numbers: 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, and 8. So when 3 is divided by 3, it is 1.00. When 4 is divided by 3, 1.33. And when 5 is divided by 3, 1.67. Now again, when 6 is divided by 3, 2.00. When 7, it is 2.33. And 8, 2.67. So when any number is divided by 3, the decimals will be either 0 or 0.33 or 0.67. So the only option here is 56.67. So this should be the answer. Clear? Clear guys? Any doubts, quick responses? Quick responses guys. Yeah, clear. Okay. So moving ahead. Moving ahead. Okay. So what is the percentage increase in number of units sold in the year 2011 from previous year? So number of units sold in 2011 are 6. Okay. In previous year, the number of units sold are 5. So what percent increase do we have here? So in value, we have an increase of 1 crore units. 6 minus 5. Now what will be in the denominator? Will it be 5 or 6? It will be 5 because we are comparing it with the previous year, isn't it? So 1 by 5 into 100. So this is 20%. Straightforward question. So answer should be option B. Yeah. So this is also straightforward question. By how much percent is the sold units of 2011? 6. More than manufactured units of 2008? 4. Okay. So the value is more by 2 crores, by we are comparing it with the manufacturing units of 2008. So in denominator, okay, into 100. So this is 50%. Clear? So any doubts in this set guys? Any doubts in this set? So can't you solve this set? Can't we solve this set in less than 6 minutes? This can be solved in less than 6 minutes, isn't it? Yes, we can. Okay. So try to minimize your calculations at as much as possible, and okay, and try to approximate whenever possible. Okay. So can I move to next question? Yes. Next is a simple question, guys. So this was asked in one of your campus recruitment exams. Okay. This is a simple question and I'm expecting answers from everyone. So we have 5 questions. I'll give you 6 minutes. We'll discuss this after 6 minutes. So we have 7 responses. Okay, 8. Okay. So we have 1 more minute. Calculation based question, guys. All you need to do is to be patient with calculations and get the answers. Yes. Okay. Now, so the answers are B, B, C, D, D. So help me with calculation part. Okay, I want someone to help me with calculation part. Okay. Now, so let's understand this question. So we are given with a data with respect to number of students in 5 different colleges belonging to 3 different departments: BSc, BE, and BCom. Now, what is the total number of students studying in BA in all the colleges? So this represents BA, isn't it? So we have 480 plus 360. So 840. 840. Okay, I will write 840 here. 840 and 340. So 1180. Now 1180 plus 215. So 380 plus 580. Okay, so this will be 6 1 1760 should be the answer. Is it 1760? Perfect. 1760. Yes. Thank you, guys. So the answer for 11th question should be 1760. Now coming to 12th question. The number of students studying BSc in the colleges C and D together. So BSc in the colleges C and D. So 410 plus 370, 880 is approximately how much percent more than total number of students studying BCom in colleges A and B. Okay, is it sorry, my bad, 780. Yeah, this is 780. Okay, and 120 and 230. This is 350, isn't it? Yeah, 350. So now I can replace this the total number of students studying BSc in colleges C and D together. So this is 780. Is approximately how much percent more than? I can replace this with 350. So 780 is how much percent more than 350? So if I subtract 350, 430. So it is 430 more than 350, but in terms of percentage, divide by 350 and find the answer. Now, this is almost greater than 3, or let's divide it with 5, isn't it? So if I divide this with 5 by 35, this will be 8, 860. 860 by 7, isn't it? This is 860 by 7. So it should be near 120. So I can eliminate this. I will eliminate this. Okay. So these two, the remaining options are close. So let me find the actual value. So 120 is 840. You have 20. So 122. You have 60. So 122.8. So yes, option B. Option B, 122.85. Perfect. Any doubts, guys? No. Okay. Now coming to 13th question. What is the respective ratio of total number of students studying in BSc, BA and BCom in all the colleges? So you need to find the total number of students studying in all these colleges of these respective departments. So I think we have found that for BA. For BA we already have 1760. Okay. So I can say that B cannot be an answer. I should be sure because you have none of these in the options. Okay. So whenever we have none of these in the options, you should be careful. So BA is 1760. Okay. So what is the total number of students studying BSc? Can someone tell me that? 1730. Okay. BSc is 1730 and BCom 1000. Yeah. So it should be 173 is to 176 is to 100. So it should be option C. BCom 1000. This is a question based on calculations. Now coming to 14th question. Now the number of students studying BA, the number of students studying BA in college A. So we have is approximately what percent of total number of students studying BSc in all the colleges? So BSc is 1780 is in 1730. Yeah? Okay. So we have just determined that the total number of students studying BSc is 1730. Okay. So this question becomes 480 is what percent, approximately what percent of 1730? Okay, into 100. Now, now the first thing I will do is we have 4800 by 173. Now, how should we solve this? Now, in these type of questions, what I will do is I will first find what is 27 into 173. What is 27 into 173? Can someone tell me that? What is the value of 27 into 173? Okay, 4671. Okay, 4671. And this is less than 4800, isn't it? So, what is the difference? This is 9, this is 2, and this is 1. So, I will be writing 4800 as 49 by 173. So, I can say that the percentage will be greater than 27% and less than 28% for sure, isn't it? So, it will be more than 27 and less than 28. Yes or no? Quick responses. So I can eliminate option A and option C. Option A and option C can be eliminated, isn't it? Now, what will be 123 by 173? 129 by 173. Will this be greater than 50% or 0.5 or less than 0.5? Will this be greater than 0.5 or less than 0.5? This will obviously be greater than 0.5, isn't it? So I can also eliminate option B. So D should be the answer. So approximate percentage will be 27.75. If I have to solve this question, I will be solving it in this way. Clear? Clear. Okay. So moving to next question. So the number of students studying BSc in college C. So BSc in college C is 410. 410 is approximately how much percent of the total number of students studying in all disciplines in all colleges together. So it will be, I guess, 1730 plus 1760 plus 1000, isn't it? It will be 4490. Okay. So 410 divided by 4490 into 100. So what are the options that I can eliminate directly? I can eliminate option B and option A because this will be less than 10% only. This will be less than 10% for sure, isn't it? So I can eliminate option A and option B. Yeah, you can also take 480 as 500 and 1730 as 1750 also. But let's see. But okay, you cannot take it. Why I will tell you? Because you have a very close values in options. Okay. For example, if you approximate, if you get 27 point, let us say 40 or 45 or 27.5 as your answer, then which will you consider? Do you consider option B or option D? Okay, so I told you before approximation, please check whether the options are closely or very close to each other or not. Here these two options are very close to each other, so I won't be using approximation here. Clear? Is your doubt clarified? Yeah. Okay. So I can say that you will be having 4100 by 449. Okay. This will be less than 10. So I can eliminate these two. Okay. And this will be greater than 7 also. Greater also. Okay. So I can eliminate this. So the answer will be 9.13. So I can answer these questions without calculating by just determining their range of the values. Any doubts, quick responses? Clear. Okay. So can I move to next question? How do you know that this is greater than 8? Okay. So what is 450 into 8? 8 fours are 32. 3200 plus 400. 3600. So we here we have 4100. It's obviously greater than 8, isn't it? 2F9. Okay. So moving ahead. So we have five questions. Yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes. We'll start discussing after 5 minutes. Please help me to solve these 5 questions. So till now, did you learn something useful to solve data interpretation questions? Yeah, perfect. Minutes. Okay, we'll solve this after 5 minutes. Yes, guys. Now, so first understand what was given in the question. So the following pie charts, we have two pie charts here. Okay, shows the percentage distribution of total students passed from 6 different colleges. So we have 6 different colleges are A, B, C, D, E, F, isn't it? Second pie chart shows the percentage distribution of total girls passed from 6 different colleges. Okay. Now this pie chart gives us the percentage distribution of girls, isn't it? Now the total number of past student is 7.5 thousand, so 7,500, and 40% of them are girls. So what will be the total number of girls? 3,000. Okay, and we have given with the percentage distribution of total students as well as girls in these 6 colleges. Now here the percentage symbols are mentioned. For example, if I give you a pie chart divided into 5 parts, let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the values mentioned are A, B, C, D, E. So when can we say that A, B, C, D, E are percentages? What can be the other units in pie charts? Either the data will be given in terms of percentage or degrees. A degrees, B degrees, C degrees, D degrees, and E degrees. Now, when can I say that the given data is in percentages or in degrees? Perfect. Then the sum of all these numbers, A plus B plus C plus D plus E, is 100. Then I can say that the given values are percentages. Okay, when will that be in degrees? Perfect. If the sum is 360. If the sum of all these 5 numbers is 360, okay, then we can say that the given values are in degrees. Now here we are directly given with percentages. Okay, now let's see how to solve this question. Okay, now if I have to answer 16th question, in which of the following college ratio of number of passed boys passed to the number of girls passed is 1:1. So to answer this question, we need to find the total number of girls passed in each college as well as boys passed in each college. Okay. Now total number of students is given as 7,500. Total number of girls passed are given to be 3,000. Now can we determine the total number of students passed in each of these 6 colleges? Yes or no? We are given with percentage distribution. So I can say that the number of students passed from college A will be 7,500 into 16 by 100. So what are the total number of students passed from A college? What is this value? Okay. So these two by 4, 1200, isn't it? Yeah, 1200. Now what are the total number of students passed from this college? So 7,500 by 100, it will be 75 into 18. Okay, so 75 into 18 will be 1200 plus 150, 1350, isn't it? Yeah, 1350. Now see, it will be 75 into 10, 7. Okay, in D, it will be 75 into 17, 1275. Okay, so thank you for helping me out. Okay, E, it will be 75 into 15. So it will be 750 plus 375, 1125. Now it will be 1125 and of F, 24%, 1800. Okay, 1800. Now we have the total number of students passed from each of these 6 colleges. Now, can we determine the total number of girls passed from each of these 6 colleges? Yes. Okay. So it will be 30 into 20. So 600, isn't it? In college, it is 600, right? Yes. Now, college B, it will be 30 into 16. It will be 480. So in C, 30 into 10, this will be 300. Okay. From college D, 30 into 22. So 660. Then college E, 14 into 30. So this will be 420 and F, 18 into 30. This is 540. 540. Perfect. Now we have the total number of students passed from each college and total number of girls. Can we determine the number of boys passed from this college? So total will be 4,500. Perfect. From each college. Yes. Total number of students minus total number of girls will give us the total number of boys passed from each of these colleges, isn't it? So 1200 minus 600. This is 600. Okay, 1350 minus 480. 870. 750 minus 300. 450. 1275 minus 60. 615. Isn't it? Is it 615? Yes. 615 kada 1275 minus 660. It will be 615. Yeah, 615. Perfect. So 1125 minus, sorry, 705. Perfect. My bad. Okay. And 1800 minus 540. So it will be 1260. So we have the total number of students passed from each college, total number of girls passed, and total number of boys passed. Okay. Now in 16, which of the following colleges is the ratio of boys passed to ratio of number of girls passed is 1:1? Or I can say that we need to find the college in which the number of girls passed is equal to number of boys passed. So it is college A, 600 and 600, isn't it? So the answer for first question should be A. Yeah. Now coming to second, in which of the colleges is the number of passed girl student more than the number of passed boy students? Okay, so what is that college? So I can see only one college, which is D. The number of students and the number of girls passed is more than the number of boys passed in only one college, that is college D. Okay, so answer for this question should be D. So this is A and this is D. Now in which of the following colleges the difference between number of passed boy students and number of passed girl students maximum? Okay, so it cannot be A. So what are the options? B, D, F, A. It cannot be A. So let us check for only these three colleges. B, D, F, A. So it cannot be A. Okay. Now F, D. It cannot be D also, isn't it? And between B and F, okay, it cannot be B. So it should be F only. So let's not calculate for all the colleges. Let's calculate for the colleges which are in options. You have B, D, F, A. It cannot be A because number of girls and number of boys are equal. And it cannot be D also. Okay. Now between B and F, okay, we can determine that the difference is maximum for college F. Now the boy studied. Guys, any doubts still here? Quick responses. Any doubts still here? No. Okay. Now the boy students who pass from college E. So how many students pass from college E? 705 is approximately what percent of girl students pass from college C? College C we have 300 into 100. So 705 divided by 3. So it is obviously greater than 200. So I can eliminate this. I can eliminate this. Okay. So and 3, it will be greater than 230. So 235. Yeah. So the answer for this question should be now the number of boys who pass from college B is approximately what percent more or less than the number of girls who pass from college same college. So in college B we have 870 and 480 minus 480. So this is 390, isn't it? So 390 by 480 into 100. So what is the answer? Option C here. Okay, it's 81.25. So 81. So here we are asked to determine the approximate percentage. Okay, so 81. Yeah, and this completes the set. For 18th question, maximum is yeah. Let's see. For 18th question, okay, what is the difference between boys and girls for college B? It is 390. Whereas here for college F, it is 720. So it is for F only. Kada? So in 18th question, the difference between the number of boys and number of girls is for college F. Yeah. Clear? So any doubts in today's session? Quick responses, please. Clear. So no doubts. Okay. So let's stop here. In next session, we will discuss some questions on data interpretation and Venn diagrams. You want me to give us an extra question? Yeah, in series problems, we have two problems where the explanation is correct and the option is marked wrong. Two questions. Yes, 11 and 22nd, I guess. 21st. They both are changed, ma. They are modern. Check it now. Yeah. Okay. So let's stop here.